Angles. Rita is talking with her friends at her house. They look at the clock and its hands. It is 2 p.m. Rita says the clock is making an angle. She tells that when two line segments or rays share a common end point, they form an angle. Its common end point is called vertex. She says when the clock will show 3 p.m., it will make an angle of 90 degrees called the right angle. Now she tells that when an angle is less than 90 degrees, it is called an acute angle. For example, the angle formed by the hands of the clock at 2 p.m. She also tells that angle between 90 degrees and 180 degrees is called an obtuse angle. For example, when the clock shows 11:15 a.m., it makes an obtuse angle. Construction of an angle.
Teacher Rosie has a protractor on the board. She shows how to make an angle BOC equals 50 degrees. Rosie ma'am shows the measurement by the protractor on the board and makes the angle of 50 degrees. She now has to make an angle of 130 degrees. So, she uses the same technique and makes angle PQR equals 130 degrees. Finally, Rosie ma'am makes an angle of 90 degrees using the same method. Angle ABC equals 90 degrees. That was fun, ma'am. Circle. Take a sheet of paper and a bangle. Place the bangle on the paper and move a pencil along its curved edge. You will get a closed curve. This figure is called a circle. The length of the curved line made by the pencil is called the circumference of the circle. By definition, a circle is a plane figure contained by a curved line traced out by a point which moves so that its distance from a certain fixed point is always constant. The fixed point is called the center of the circle and the constant distance is called the radius. The circle can easily be drawn using a pair of compasses. One arm gets fixed at the center and other arm with a pencil describes the circumference of the circle. You can see the circle with O as center and radius OA.